Look at the back of a dress shirt. Right between the shoulders, there's often a tiny loop of fabric. It's not there to fasten anything. It isn't really decorative either. Most people never stop to ask why it's there. But that little loop has a surprisingly big story. It started on naval ships. It became a tradition on college campuses. And for a while, it even sent a secret message about someone's love life. Here's what that loop is actually telling you. This little loop is called a locker loop. Its story may start at sea. Some menswear historians trace it back to sailors. Ships never had much closet space. Sailors needed a fast way to hang their uniforms in tight quarters. A small loop sewn onto the shirt let them hook it onto a peg, no hanger needed. That idea may have shaped what came next on land. In 1949, a tailor named Bernard Gant opened a shirt shop in New Haven, Connecticut. He had arrived in the United States from Ukraine years earlier. He learned shirt making in New York's garment district. With his sons, Marty and Elliot, he built a company called Gant. The Yale Co-op started selling Gant shirts soon after. College students loved them. Sometime in the 1950s, Gant added a small fabric loop to the back of its shirts. They called it a locker loop. Other Ivy League shirt makers noticed how popular it was. Brands like Ciro, Wren, and Eagle started adding their own version too. Dorm rooms rarely had real closets back then. Students stored their clothes in gym lockers instead. A loop meant a shirt could hang on a hook. It wouldn't get crushed at the bottom of a locker. By 1963, Esquire magazine even named Gant's design the best shirt in America. This wasn't just a marketing trick. The loop solved a real problem. Hanging a shirt by the collar causes trouble. Over time, the fabric can stretch out of shape. The locker loop sits closer to the shirt's center of gravity. That spreads the weight more evenly. Less stretching at the collar, fewer wrinkles overall. Back then, hangers weren't as cheap or common as they are today. A loop meant a shirt could hang almost anywhere, on a hook in a gym, on a nail in a dorm room. Travelers used the same trick on the road. Some people still do. The locker loop didn't stay just practical for long. By the 1960s, it had become part of campus culture, especially among students chasing that Ivy League, preppy look. And a strange tradition grew around it. According to campus stories, a guy with his locker loop removed was saying something. It meant he was officially taken. In return, his girlfriend would often wear his scarf. That wasn't always voluntary either. Some women would grab the loop right off a guy's shirt if they liked him. It was bold. It usually tore the fabric. Nobody knows exactly how common any of this really was. But the stories spread fast and stuck around for decades. A tiny loop of fabric had turned into a quiet message about someone's love life. If the loop was so useful, why did so many brands stop using it? Fashion changed first. Shirts became more tailored and closer to the body. A loose loop didn't fit that cleaner look. Closets also became standard. Cheap plastic hangers showed up everywhere. The original problem, no place to hang a shirt, mostly disappeared. New fabrics played a role too. Wrinkle-resistant cotton blends meant less worry about how a shirt was stored. So many companies just left the loop off. But not everyone. Some heritage brands still include it today. Brooks Brothers, Gitman Vintage, J. Crew, and Todd Snyder all kept the detail on certain shirts. For them, it's not about function anymore. It's a nod to where the design came from. The locker loop isn't the only detail with a hidden backstory. Many button-down shirts have a box pleat across the upper back. It gives extra room to move your shoulders and arms. There's often a small button at the back of the collar, too. That one was designed to keep a tie in place, so it wouldn't flip up in the wind. Small features like these all started as solutions to real problems. Over time, they became part of how a classic shirt is just supposed to look. The locker loop wasn't perfect either. It could snag on hooks, bag straps, or furniture. Since the shirt's full weight hangs from one thin strip of fabric, it sometimes tore. plenty of people just cut theirs off. So next time you spot that little loop on a shirt, you'll know what it's really telling you. What started as a fix for sailors and college kids became a quiet symbol of style, status, and even romance. Even the most ordinary object on your body can carry a history nobody taught you. A piece of fabric smaller than your thumb, carrying decades of history most people never notice. That's the kind of story we love digging into here on Unknown Behind Known Things. If you want more hidden histories like this, you know what to do. See you in the next one.